Hi, my name is Adeline Scott, and I will say, while I couldn't think of a person or an idea or a specific instance that I felt like shaped me across the course of my life that I haven't talked about a lot, I found a place, and it was my church. I go to Las Casas Church of Christ. I'm sure I've talked about that at least once in one of my elevator speeches, but thinking back on it, there's no time I wasn't there. There's no time I wasn't thinking about it, and there's no time someone wasn't helping me that went there. Whenever I'm having a hard day, I'll just drive and sit in the parking lot. If I ever come into the building, I'm there 4 times a week. It's kids rushing up to you and adults asking you how you are, and there's no shortage of love in that area. Even moving past the religions things, I will take a call and I'll say, hey, how are you? Somebody will call me to ask me how I am, and I'll tell them I'm wonderful, but I'm looking at this thing for school and there's tenfold of what I need on my doorstep. I woke up the other day and I needed some PVC pipes for the beta club. I woke up and there was an entire set outside my door, table, rugs, everything, with a note that said, just return it when you can. I There is no shortage of love in this world, and I think most of that is coming from my church, in my opinion, because that is where I find it. And there is no time I wouldn't be welcome there. There's no time I'm not helping do things there, and what I'm putting in, I'm receiving more than anything I could think. My parents have been going there since before I was born. They met and they started going there together. Actually, my dad built the new building that we sit in now. It's a brick building, sits maybe 200 people max. We don't ever hit that many, but the amount of time I've been thinking about how close that's brought me with my now family and my biological family, and the influence that that has on me in my life has been so great. I can't imagine not having it. And I think that's what constitutes something that needs to be commemorated, is something you can't imagine not having. And I can't imagine not having my church in my life. Um, I went through, a lot of things that kids go through when they're in middle school and high school, and there's no way I would have been able to overcome any challenges I faced with relationships, with friends, with suicide, with any of the things I face, or even just coming to this school, as simple as it sounds. The mental struggles you're taking, getting through school, getting good grades, committing to doing things, there's no way I could have done that without the people in my life that come from the building. So even though it's just a little brick building, I would say my church is just the only place that has ever made me myself. So thank you.